Hello everyone, it is Sunday morning and I believe in my last video I said I was going to get out and I was going to do one last succession sowing of some beans and some winter squash. So that's what I'm out here to do. I just got distracted because there is a giant spider crawling up the side of my house. I have an agreement with the spiders. They can do whatever they want outside, but once they come inside, once they cross the threshold into my house, all bets are off. So he's outside. We're not gonna do anything to him. He's giant. He is fat. He's probably eaten like a lot of mosquitoes and fish flies. But yeah, anyway, enough about the spider. Let's get sewing. So here I have a variety of, I've got my Colima beans, I've got my lima beans. These are honey nut squash seeds right here because I only had one do anything. And then I also have here my honey boats, which are my favorite. And I just threw some nasturtium seeds in, and I'm probably just going to toss them somewhere and see what happens. Alright, everything's been sown and watered, so that's this morning's job's done. I will see you again soon. I think I'm gonna try and get some very last minute starters going for fall crops. So I'm probably gonna be doing that this evening. So we'll find out. It's now Monday afternoon actually, and I didn't get around to sowing my brassicas yesterday because quite frankly, I didn't want to. So anyway, if I run out of time, if these run out of time because I don't know, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault if nothing grows. But anyway, I thought I would share with you the varieties I'm sowing. I've already got my seed tray prepared. I've got moist soil in here. I've got the dome cover ready. So basically everything's all set. I've got everything set up. All I need to do is get these seeds in. And I've got my markers. I've got everything. I've got everything. So, you know, this won't take any time, I'm telling myself. Anyway, so primarily I'm going to be sowing some brassicas, but also another cool weather crop that I'm putting in here as well is some lettuce. So as far as brassicas go, I'm doing the Copenhagen Market cabbage. I actually love cabbage. Cabbage is my favorite winter crop, and I love stuffed cabbage. I love cabbage soup. I love cabbage stew. Cabbage is my favorite winter vegetable as far as everything goes. So definitely want to try growing that this year. I've never grown any of these brassicas before, as a matter of fact. Actually, none of this I've ever grown before. So we're trying new things. I'm also growing Romanesco, which I used to work for a farmer, and I used to actually sell Romanesco at a farmer's market to people. So I've eaten Romanesco, but I've never grown it. So we're going to try that. Cauliflower. What can go wrong with cauliflower? And then I also have, this is butter crunch lettuce. So figure that'll be okay. And then this doesn't have a photo of it, but this is a seed packet for a romaine variety of lettuce called Sweet Valentine. So we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna get the seeds in. I'm gonna put the dome on, and we're gonna just keep our fingers crossed, say our prayer, and look forward. Oops, I've already messed up. Somebody sealed the crap out of this. So first thing I'm gonna do, because the packet was what was in my hand, I'm gonna do the Sweet Valentine, which is a romaine variety of lettuce. I've tried growing lettuce in the past when I was gardening with my grandma, but nothing ever came of it. So I guess we're gonna give it a try. This is a variety of romaine, like I said, called Sweet Valentine, and the website, because I bought this at Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, they said that this is one of their sweetest lettuces that they have. So I thought I'd go ahead and try it, because if you don't try, nothing grows. And then I've got two seeds that happen to be stuck together. Don't love that. Okay, so that's Sweet Valentine, so we're gonna put the marker in. Boom. Okay, that's one down. 4 more to go. The other thing I really need to do this week, which has nothing to do with gardening actually, my book club is meeting next Sunday, and the book that was chosen, I really hate. It's awful. I am so, I haven't finished it because I don't like it. So I really need to actually hunker down and read the book. Because it's not my cup of tea. It's an author who's a lot of people's cup of tea, but he's not, also admittedly not everybody's cup of tea. It's a book by Stephen King. It's 11/22/63, which is the time travel one where the guy has to prevent the assassination of President Kennedy. And let me tell you, I hate it. I really don't like this book at all. It just, like, I'm not even, and I say this, I haven't read the book. Maybe it'll be different if I read the book. I'm listening to it on audio because the book is still several months wait at the library. And just, I live in a small house. I don't have a lot of room. And so I'm very hesitant about, I'm generally just hesitant about buying books in general. Or buying things, but especially books, because I could spend a lot of money on books, but I don't have the space. So that's the butter crunch done. But anyway, I just really don't want books like taking up space on my shelves, especially if I end up hating them. And I realize I can always donate them, but basically I have a small house. But I got the book. I bought the audiobook on Audible because that was really my only option at that point in terms of being able to, I mean, sure, buying the book, I guess, but I didn't want to buy the book. So I bought the audiobook on Audible. It's 30 hours long. And honestly, it could be shorter. The gentleman who, and it's not the fault of the narrator, but I just, like, not the narrator of the audiobook, it's not his fault. The gentleman whose point of view the story is told from, he just takes a really long time to say things. He's like an Ent from Lord of the Rings. It takes him a long time to actually say anything. And I don't like that. And quite frankly, I don't like him. I don't know. Does anybody else, like, I realize this isn't a gardening question, but has anybody read that book and did anybody else not like it? Because I have to finish it. I have 17 hours left. I'm speeding up this audiobook. Like, you know, I was reading it at 1.0 speed. And it's taking too long. So I sped it up to 1.3. Anything above 1.3, he actually sounds kind of manic. So anyway, I'm reading this book. I really don't like it. But I have other books that I'm reading right now because it's summer reading at the library, which they have for, you know, this is for small children, but I'm really appreciating that they have it for adults too because it's fun. And I've done summer reading for other libraries that I've been to, but I feel like this is really my first time kind of getting into it. I am filling out all of the, like, every time I actually am reading books, I'm reading books on my Kindle, because my library has Libby and it's really easy to read books on my Kindle from Libby. It's amazing. You know, people always said Libby was great and I never really believed them until this year. But anyway, so this is, I'm doing the Romanesco now. I just finished the cauliflower. But yeah, I'm reading books and that's never been a problem for me. But I'm actually getting into the summer reading side of things, which is great. And I'm really, really, really enjoying it. And they are giving away, you know, they're giving, I probably wouldn't do it if they didn't have prizes, but the prizes are nice. You know, they're just like gift cards to local businesses, which is even better too, because you get to support local businesses and support the library at the same time. But yeah, I'm doing they have the summer reading and they also have book bingo, which is fun because they actually, like, the book bingo gives prompts and it kind of tells you, oh, hey, read a thriller, or, oh, hey, read a romance. So I'm just kind of going along with the prompts, and then when I get a bingo, I'll go return it and put myself in for the drawing, and I don't know what the prize is going to be, but you know, I don't even have to win a prize. At least I'm just glad I'm participating. What am I doing? Okay. Speaking of participating, I don't know if I mentioned this, but for Linda over at the Feel Good Garden, she's doing a sunflower seed. She's doing a sunflower grow along. And I had to start over because something chewed up my sunflower. And so the sunflower seed that I re-sowed, that's the Romanesco done. But the sunflower seed I re-sowed actually is growing. I just went out yesterday and I covered the whole thing in garlic powder. We'll see what happens. Last year my stuff got gnawed on and it did grow back, but we'll see. Last but not least is my cabbage. I love cabbage. Okay. There are so many seeds in this packet from MI Gardener. Wow. So does anybody else who watches this channel, or anybody else watching the video, does anybody else enjoy reading? Is that something you like to do in your spare time when you're not gardening? Tell me in the comments below. And actually, if you've made it this far in the video, leave me is there a cabbage emoji? If there's a cabbage emoji, leave me one. If not, you can leave me a lettuce or a bok choy emoji. I'll take that too. That took no time at all. Oh, sorry. Well, yesterday, it rained all day, starting at like 3 in the morning, midnight, whatever. And we got over 4.5 inches of rain. So the garden is flooded. Let's see if the seeds I sowed on Monday have done anything. Oof. Okay. I don't know, I'm happy with that. Looks like my cauliflower, Romanesco, and my cabbage are all doing things, and I have some seedlings of the Sweet Valentine, so that's exciting. But I don't know about you. I'm not seeing a darn thing as far as the butter crunch goes. I'm actually gonna leave the vlog here today because I need to edit and post it for tomorrow, so that'll be it. I will see you next week. I'm hoping that the weather won't be so bad I won't be able to get a garden tour in, so fingers crossed. I'll see you next time, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. Have a nice day. Bye.